Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. In today's second video, guys, we will take a look at the Kiwi dollar. Here actually we have the pattern that we have talked about last week. That's not really, you could see this pattern you will not meet very often on the market, especially on the Forex. But here is a perfect example of the double repo sell Napoli pattern. So I have warned you about this, and last week we have traded this collapse down on the Kiwi dollar. So take a look what we have. Upward direction, perfect upward direction, excellent thrust, close below the 3x3, close above, and relatively equal tops, and close below. Take a look, the close below was some kind of this capitulation of the bears and just was plunged down, very fast action. That was the confirmation session of the double repo. This next section, market is continue to move higher, then retracement has come. So 2 days ago it was retracement, but that retracement was below the major 618 resistance of the whole action down. So from this top to this low when retracement has started, that was less than the 618, and that means that the double repo is still valid. Here, guys, you can see some concern for a trader who would like to trade the double repo, since the double repo is a very strong signal. And trader every time needs to make the decision whether to take position immediately at the confirmation session or to wait some pullback. Here also you can see how this pullback was enveloped by the 3x3 moving average. So you can see that was kind of the curling around this retracement. So there was no penetration of the 3x3. This just classical perfect example how market behaves. This actually this example is worth it to be put in the book, so it's really very cool. And then major collapse has happened on the double repo sell. So why I have chosen this example and this setup for a second video, you could ask, well, what's interesting right now, because it's almost everything has done. So double repo already has started. It's really strong downward action. What we could get here? Well, first of all, double repo has not been completed yet, because the target of the double repo should be at least the 50% support, FIB support of the whole double repo thrusting action. Okay, so if you will choose not this point for starting, but that point for starting of the thrust, still you will see that the potential for the double repo still exists. And market right now stops just due to the reaching of the daily average sold at the FIB support. This in turn gives you chance to take position on some retracement here. So maybe you will not trade this on the upward action, on the backward retracement, because here actually we have another bullish directional pattern by the Napoli that calls the bullish stretch. This is the combination of the oversold and the FIB level. So actually, guys, as you can see across the Forex markets, we have Forex currencies, we have the same setup. So on the Euro currency, on the dollar index, on the New Zealand dollar, on the gold market, it's approximately the same. First leg and reaching of the overbought or oversold depending on the currency at the FIB level. So it means that some pullback should happen. This pullback will let you take the position in the continuation of the double repo. This is the first scenario. Second, or better to say that is the second. The first will be you could trying to take the long position here with trying to catch this pullback up. That is the two possible scenarios. So not everybody will trade this pullback. That's definitely because it's not really very safe, but still it could be done. So but first I should warn you. So take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart. Market hasn't quite reached yet the 71.63 target. So we have this major A, B, C top. OP has been hit, minor retracement. That's, by the way, retracement on the double repo up. Downward drop. This market is coming to the XOP. So if you would like to take the long position, don't do this until market will not hit the XOP target. When this will happen, you could drop your time frame even more, because here, as you can see, we have good thrust down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles, will be probably 10 candle down. On the hourly chart, it is look like here. So you can see very cool thrust down. And if you would like to take the long position here, you could watch for a double repo buy or something of that sort that could push market higher. When this will happen, the retracement will be over. Maybe this will be just straight up action. That potential could give you, on the hourly chart, bread and butter sell. So when the market will hit some fib level, maybe this will not be the pure bread and butter by letter, by the Judd-Napoli framework, because it can't be simultaneously bread and butter and double repo. It will be either bread and butter or double repo. But anyway, momentum will be here. You could call it as momentum trade. So momentum will be here. When the retracement up will happen, market will hit some fib level, this one or that one. This will be opportunity to go short in a continuation to the downside with the target of the double repo. That's the overall idea. Currently, guys, we do not have yet the stops in place. So because here market hasn't quite reached the target yet, that in turn leads us to understanding that no patterns have been formed yet, no bullish reversal patterns have been formed, but that probably should happen today. So on the New Zealand dollar, setup is approximately the same as we see on dollar index, on the euro currency, on the gold market as well. So yesterday, if you remember, we have discussed this. So first of all, this was our bread and butter trade, this gold market, guys. As you can see here, we have traded the bread and butter. It's perfect trade. It's completed. Market collapsed later down to the downside. But right now on the gold market, we have the same issue as on the New Zealand dollar. So XOP target has not quite reached yet, but market stands in confidence support. So here we have decided to search chance to go along with some pullback. So everywhere right now is some pullback is coming. So that's why currently we have the very good choice of the setups on different currencies and different assets what trade. So currently it's really a very interesting time.